Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you with an all green look here. It's like we just completely bypassed Valentine's Day. But I wanted to do a declutter. I guess I'm going to call it a mini declutter because I really don't know how well this is going to go. I did declutter some eyeshadow palettes prior to even beginning this channel. I got rid of maybe around like 30 to 50 palettes. I don't remember all of them because there were a lot of mini palettes. Most of them were brands that were not cruelty free. I am someone who only uses cruelty free products. They're the only products I want to promote on my channel. So I think there are maybe some few products left that are from brands that I need to declutter because they're not from a cruelty free brand. But I don't have a huge collection the way some people might have. Most of my numbers I guess would be in the eyeshadow and blush categories. The rest of the makeup, it isn't too bad, isn't too overwhelming, but there are some things I need to let go. So if you are interested in seeing declutters, I hope that you will enjoy the video. Alright, I wanted to start with my primers, and there's some eyeshadow primers in here, as well as I just have one corrector in here. So just wanted to start with these products first. So I'm just going to grab them out of this little container. I'm not going to dump them or anything, just pick them up. So, well, first things first are my putty primers. Now this one is the acne fighting one, and I think it's time to let this one go. I mean, I can barely get anything out of it anymore. It's really time for this one to go. So I'm going to declutter that one. Alright, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, the original, and then the Cookies and Dreams one. I'm definitely keeping the Poreless Putty Primer, the original. I'm definitely keeping this one. I've hit pan on it, and I have already repurchased another one. They had like a really large tub of this, so I picked that one up. I don't know if that's a permanent thing they're doing, but I hope it is because I love this stuff, so this one's definitely a keep. The Cookies and Dreams one, I don't think you can get this one anymore, but I do really love this one. It's really nice. It's really creamy. I feel like it is even creamier than the original version of the Putty Primer. So I am going to keep this, but I won't use it on camera anymore because I don't want to use something that you all can't get. The Milani Eyeshadow Primer and the Rare Beauty Eyeshadow Primer, I am definitely keeping both of these. They're both amazing. Definitely repurchase them. I love these. So definitely keeping these. The Rare Beauty primers, this is the pore filling one and the illuminating one. I love both of these. I have the little mini sizes. I'm definitely keeping them, and I would repurchase these in the larger size next time. This is my little Smashbox and Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I love this. I use this every single time I do my makeup. Like, I've used it a ton, so this is a definite keep. I do want to find maybe like a drugstore corrector that I can use sometimes in place of this one, because this one is quite expensive. I know e.l.f. recently launched some correctors. I'd like to try that one out. The Milani Skin Quench Hydrating Primer. This is a newer purchase for me, and I really do like this one. I've tried the SPF version of this and loved that one, and I do like this one, so this one is a keep. Okay, these next three are from Wet n Wild, and I know Wet n Wild has recently been added back to the cruelty-free list. I know they were in the gray area for a while, but I don't use these. Like, this one is a primer. Well, I mean, I did use it at one point, but this was a primer serum that they launched in like a Halloween collection, and it's probably been like 3 years. This is definitely expired at this point, so I am going to declutter that one. This is a primer serum they launched in their Care Bears collection, the Brighten Your Day primer serum. I don't even think I ever used it. If I'm being honest, I probably bought it more so for the packaging because the little cute little bear, but I don't use it, and so I'm going to declutter it. This is the SpongeBob collab they had. This was the primer mist. I don't really use primer mist. I use about half of it, but I don't really use it. I don't reach for it. And most of the time when I use sprays or any kind of mist, I'm mostly using them to like spray my brushes or my sponges. I don't really spray them on my face directly, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. So here's the keep pile and the pile that's going. Well, if you take out these, which are eyeshadow primers and correctors, it's not so bad. It's about half. That's not too bad. And let's put them back in the little drawer. I don't know about all of you, but I love to hear the products like clinking on the little things. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm just going to pat this back. And look at that. So much neater. Everything fits nicely now. Alright, my foundations have gotten a little out of control. I've been purchasing some newer ones lately. I don't know why. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm on a foundation binge where I just want to purchase and try new foundations out. So this is overflow, but there's also some concealers in here as well. I don't know how many I'm actually going to declutter on the foundations. I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends. There are some that are newer to me and I don't want to let them go. But then there are a few that I think I can declutter. So let's just see how this goes. So why don't we start with this one. The L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. They're not cruelty free, so this one's going to go. The Almay Clear Complexion Foundation. I purchased this without doing my own research. This was right around the time when I first went cruelty-free. And I believed Almay when they said that they were a cruelty-free brand. It's on the back of the packaging. It's all over their little store displays. I thought they were, but apparently that's not true. So I'm going to declutter this. I hate that because it is a good foundation, but they're not cruelty-free, so gotta go. The Rare Beauty Foundation, I love this foundation, but honestly by now, I bought this when the brand first launched, and isn't the brand like 3 years old now? This is probably really expired. It really should be replaced. I don't know the last time I even used it. It might have been a couple of weeks ago maybe, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I think it's best for me to let this one go and replace it, and I definitely will replace it. The CoverGirl Clean Liquid Foundation. Oh my gosh, talk about a throwback. I just recently purchased this like maybe about a weekend or two ago because I just wanted that nostalgia. I used to wear this in high school and I used to love it so much. So I wanted to try it again and it's still just as good. So this is a definite keep. The Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. Love this. This is an amazing tinted moisturizer. I'm definitely keeping this one. The Lottie London Velvet Skin Tint, absolutely love this so much. This is one of my most favorite little foundations or skin tints in my collection. I really do love this. This is a definite keep. Some of those are concealers. Move those to the side. Okay, the NYX Bear With Me Blur Foundation. This was also a recent purchase for me. I tested this out in a video not too long ago. I haven't really revisited it since then, so I definitely want to keep using it, but I did like it pretty well. I thought it held up really nicely, so I'm going to keep this one. The e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This is a definite keep. I love this one. This one is way better than that L'Oreal one, or at least to me. I like this one so much better than that one, so this is a definite keep. Alright, I'm going to put the concealers to the side right now and then come back and do I want to do the foundations first, and then we'll do concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out while I'm seeing them. Alright, the Believe Beauty Foundation. This is such a nice foundation. I love this one, but this one, I've had this one for a while and it is expired by now, so I am going to let this go, but I definitely will be repurchasing this. This is such a good one. The CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. Oh my gosh, I remember the first time I used this, I didn't like it. And I remember retrying it about a year later after they had launched it, and I don't know if they changed something in it, but it does so much better for me now, so I do like this one. I'm much more of a tinted moisturizer kind of person over full coverage foundation, so I am definitely going to keep this one. The Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Foundation or tinted moisturizer. I'm not sure exactly how they describe this. I do like this, but honestly, this shade 12N Fair Neutral is so pink on me. And I don't know if it's the lightest shade. I'm not exactly sure about the shade range. I'd have to look that back up, but it's one that I would definitely want to repurchase because I did remember liking it, but the shade is way too pink. I have a more yellow undertone to my skin, so foundations like this just don't work for me. So I'm going to declutter this one. The Joa Perfect Complexion BB Cream. Love this so much, but by now this one is definitely expired. But it is one I would repurchase. It's so good. Even though it's like a BB cream, it's pretty full coverage. You can build it up pretty well if you want to. I'm not really into that. I like to keep it more light, but it is a nice one. But I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. Well, this one really could have been in my primers, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, because I do usually use this under foundations. I've used it before on its own, but I guess I just put it in with my foundations for some reason. But this is a definite keep. This stuff is amazing. Love it so much. Keep. The Hard Candy Sheerly Me Tinted Moisturizer. This was also a recent purchase for me. I really did like it the first time I used it. I thought it was nice. I love these lightweight products like this, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. The Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. This was also a recent purchase for me. I tried it out in a quite recent video, and I'm really kind of torn on it. It does look kind of, well, the weird thing is it looks okay on everywhere but like my nose, around my nose area. I don't know if I need to get one of those gripping primers or something and try that on my nose. I don't know. I feel like it just kind of looks cakey on my nose, or it just kind of looks really bad by the end of the day. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep testing it out because it is newer to me, so I don't want to just let it go quite yet. I want to try maybe getting a gripping primer and trying that on my nose and seeing how it does, so I am gonna hold on to this one right now. The LA Colors Truly Matte Foundation. This is a really nice foundation, and it's really affordable. I don't know if it's like $5, $4 or something like that. It is a nice foundation, and if you are into full coverage, this is definitely a foundation for you. I like to mix this in with a moisturizer, and when I do that, it's really lovely. And this is actually a repurchased foundation. I just really got this bottle. I decluttered my last one because I had used up a lot of it, and it had probably expired anyway. So I'm going to keep this one. And the JOA Crystal Glow Tinted Luminizer. I love this so much. It's kind of like a little stick format. It's so nice, but I saw on JOA's website where they had this on sale, like 40% off. I hope that does not mean they're discontinuing it. It's so good. It just gives you just a little bit of light coverage. I love it on its own. It's pretty underneath other foundations. I am going to keep it, but if I see where they do discontinue it, then I will declutter it. But it is a nice one. I do love this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the concealers. Let me just get them up here. I have this little mini of the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. It is such a nice concealer, so I am going to be keeping this one. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I really do like this one now. I used not to. It's really weird how it works for me now, so I am going to keep this one. The Essence Keep Me Covered Concealer. This one went with that foundation. I definitely love the concealer. The concealer to me is way better than the foundation, so I'm definitely going to hold on to this one. The LA Colors Conceal It Cover and Correct Concealer. This is such a nice one, and it's only like $3 at like dollar stores. It's a really nice one, and I don't really hear anyone talking about it. I think maybe Jen Phelps is the only one that I've heard mention this. It's such a nice one, so I really hope that more people discover it because it is really good. So I'm definitely keeping this one. This was the Almay, the Clear Complexion Concealer that went along with that foundation. As you can see, I used it up so much. I really did like this, but apparently they really are not cruelty-free, so this one is going to be decluttered. The Rare Beauty Concealer, I love this so very much, but this one is also probably expired by now. I bought it the same time as the foundation. I need to really repurchase it and get a fresh bottle of it, so this one's going to be decluttered. The JOA Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer, they don't even make this one anymore. I looked on their website to see, and it's not there. They have something called the Eye Serum Concealer or something now. It's kind of in a similar style, but I've had this one a while. It's probably really expired, and it's kind of gross. So I'm going to declutter this one. Okay, so out of foundations, I didn't really do too good. I'll admit that. These are the keep ones, and these are the going ones. So not the greatest, but at least I did declutter 6 of them, so maybe they'll fit better now in my little drawers. But some of these are newer to me. I just went on a recent foundation binge. Most of the time in my collection, I don't really have a lot of foundations. I don't know, I just got to where I wanted to buy so many of them. So this wasn't too good, but I did get rid of 6. So you know what? That's better than nothing. I did a little better with concealers. We did about half. These are the keeps and these are the ones that are going. So I did a little bit better with the concealers. Okay, I need to put these back in the little drawers.
there. They all fit now. I couldn't even close these drawers before because they were I just started piling them on top, but now these little drawers will close now, so much better. I like that. And here is everything that is going in the part 1 declutter. Not too bad. At least I'm getting rid of some little bit of excess, especially things that was keeping me from closing the drawers. You'll have to let me know how you think I did, and please stay tuned for part 2.
Okay, this is past me filming my outro, so I don't know how well I did, but I'm hoping that I did a pretty good job. But I hope that you did enjoy today's video, and if you did, I hope that you will please consider subscribing. That would mean so very much to me. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.